This is a great poll from The Economist. And this is the work of Turning Point Action. This is the work of all of you that get behind the work we are doing on college campuses. This is the work of worldview formation that we do on our educational side of Turning Point USA. This is the power of TikTok. This is the power of Instagram, the power of X. According to The Economist, with 1,400 registered voters, Donald Trump, between ages of people 18 to 29, has a 19-point favorability rating. 57% of people ages 18 to 29 view Donald Trump favorably. 38% view him unfavorably. Now, baby boomers, interestingly enough, baby boomers are -3 opinion of Donald Trump. So Donald Trump and his incoming administration, again, we won the election, so some of this is just interesting. It's not instructive. It doesn't tell us anything about any immediate politics, but it does show that there very well might be a generational realignment happening. And we just need to keep on capitalizing on it. That's exactly why we are casting this vision at Turning Point USA and Turning Point Action these next couple of years that will be the most bold and aggressive and boundary pushing that Turning Point has ever done. You see, people are asking, Charlie, are you going into the White House? Again, I was not offered. However, I could have asked for something potentially. No, I want to help on the outside. I want to help on the outside to make sure that we capitalize on this once-in-a-century realignment. There's a generational reconfiguration, and this could make the country profoundly conservative for the next generation. When young people are more conservative than their parents, not just a little bit, but 22 points more conservative, that's a remarkable development. And I'll say it once, I'll say it again. If it was not for the youth vote, Donald Trump would not be president-elect. We won the youth vote in Michigan. We nearly won at Wisconsin. We nearly flipped Center County. We were 50-50 basically with youth vote in Pennsylvania. We won the youth vote in Arizona, won the youth vote in Nevada, almost won it in Georgia, and almost won it in North Carolina. Out of those 7 swing states, if we would have gotten blown out with younger voters we did in prior elections, we'd be on the outside looking in. President Trump delivered the most unexpected American comeback story because younger voters lifted him up to the White House. Boomers were not as excited. Again, many of you guys in the audience are boomers, are exempt to that, but the data is the data. Now, why is that? Young people are insanely poor. Their dollar's worth next to nothing. They can't afford homes. They're tired of this totalitarian political correctness. And Donald Trump is the coolest political figure for ages 18 to 29. And it's not even close. The Democrats don't have anybody like this. From doing the Trump dance at the NFL, from going to UFC, Donald Trump is a symbol of cultural rebellion. He is a symbol that you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Donald Trump represents, to this younger generation, someone that can fight the man, fight the system, and still succeed. Older voters have different opinions of him. And younger voters are the ones that want the mass deportations. In fact, younger voters are more on board for the deportation force than people in their 50s or 60s. That's just public polling. This is Tom Homan, who, by the way, will be at America Fest. Tom Homan is now a confirmed speaker for America Fest, amfest.com. Deportations are coming to a neighborhood near you. Play cut 62.
I hear a lot of people say, the talk of a mass deportation is racist. It's threatening to the immigrant community. It's not threatening to the immigrant community. It should be threatening to the illegal immigrant community.
What would the largest deportation in American history look like to you?
Well, let me tell you what's not going to be first. It's not going to be a mass sweep of neighborhoods. It's not going to be building concentration camps. I've read it all. It's ridiculous.
But if mass deportation is not going to be, as you said, massive sweeps and concentration camps,
There'll be concentrated,
what is it?
There'll be targeted arrest. We'll know who we're going to arrest, where we're most likely to find them based on numerous investigative processes.
Let me tell you what's happening, is that ICE, Border Patrol, ATF, FBI, they have these lists that Biden has told them not to act upon. We know who they are. We even know where they live. And ICE is waiting. We are 61 days out. We are 61 days out until the government gives a green light. Day one, Donald Trump says, "So help me God." Donald Trump goes into the outer room of the Capitol, doesn't waste any time, and will sign executive order after executive order, allowing ICE to do their job, putting Remain in Mexico back in place, and allowing the securing of the southern border. And that is exactly what younger voters demanded, and that is what they will get, without which Donald Trump would not be president-elect.